How you doing? My name is Carlos Ramirez, owner of NVS Audio in Roselle, New Jersey, and welcome to Tool Time Tuesday. We paused for a while, haven't made a video since I think December of last year. That's because I was waiting to get the website finished and our new YouTube page up so it'd be easier. I noticed that a lot of people were asking me about previous videos, and then searching through Facebook, I couldn't forward the video. It made it hard to tag, hard to organize. So I wanted the videos to be a little bit longer, so I'm going to make a set of videos shorter for Instagram and Facebook and longer for the YouTube page. And then since they're all going to be on YouTube and our website, it's going to be easier, and I'm able to forward them to people and tag people, and it's going to be a lot more useful and a lot easier that way. But it took a little while to put together. Alan from Marvel Media just finished putting together our website. He did a really great job on it. He's able to update content for me once a week. So anything you guys need, we'll be able to get to you immediately. We're going to be uploading videos every week, so everything's going to be organized and searchable. It's going to take us probably 6 months to a year to get the database nice and organized with all the content up there. But I'm going to sort through the old videos and start posting those up. Then as I re-review the same product, I'll delete the older video and keep the newer video. So to start off this year, I'm going to start off with the two things I get the most questions about. It's the soldering irons, the Aussie and the Milwaukee, and then so those will be the first three videos. I'm going to do the Aussie Iron video first. Then next week I'll do the Milwaukee video, and then the week after I'm going to do the head-to-head comparison. We've been running the Aussie Iron for 2 years. We've been running the Milwaukee Iron for a year, and our reviews have changed a little bit. And then at the shop we're actually split 50-50 on who likes what. Two of us like one, two of us like the other for different reasons. So you use whatever's best for you, and hopefully the video helps you out. So I'm going to go ahead and start talking about the Aussie Iron now. Alright, I think that this is version 2 of the Aussie Iron. Version 1, the tip was not replaceable, and version 2, the tip is now replaceable. They're on version 3 now, so it's available in a bunch of colors. I know they have green, red, orange, black, silver. This thing takes a beating. We've been running for over 2 years, and it still works. We can solder 8-gauge, 10-gauge wire. Has an incredibly fast warm-up time. Part that a lot of people don't like about it is it's a momentary switch, so you have to hold the button down. I understand why they did it, but some people don't like it. It doesn't bother me because it heats up really fast. So if you prep your wires on the bench, then hold the button down, then hit them all at once when you're doing remote starts, then it's really no big deal. Saturated all the way through. 10-gauge wire. Line around to show you guys that it saturates all the way through. In my previous video, I was recommending a tip from Amazon. I am no longer recommending that because I realized that the tip that Aussie Iron sells for it doesn't get as hot, but the solder flows through it much more smoothly. And with this tip, you end up getting hot spots, and it doesn't heat up as evenly. So if you're going to get the iron, I recommend that you get the official tips for it. Now I'm going to go ahead and get a normal piece of wire so you guys see how quickly it burns through that. 14-gauge remote start wire. Iron's cold again. Just hold the button down. And there we go, we've gone completely through the wire in a matter of seconds. All the way through. The connection's not coming apart. We've dropped this thing a bunch of times. You can see it's all scraped up. I'm sure it's been run over a couple of times. The tip's all loose in there. Definitely recommend getting one of these caddies, custom made by our friend Brian. I'll tag him in the post so you can reach out to him. He made us 3 or 4 of these. They're awesome. He's got a really quick turnaround time. You get them in less than a week. So instead of keeping it like this and getting it knocked off the counter, it's beautifully in place in there. You can customize it with your shop name or your personal name, your girlfriend's name, or your dog's name. It's got a spot for the solder in the back and your sponge in the front, or your copper cleaning bristles. It's still personally my favorite iron. We use it every day. We get 3 or 4 days without recharging it. Able to do several remote starts. Day full remote starts is no problem, including the heavy gauge wires at the ignition. We solder all our connections here. Haven't had an issue since. Had the iron for a while, haven't had any problems with it. Replaced the tip maybe 2 or 3 times. Other than that, it's kind of expensive. It's $300, but we got tired of going through the butane soldering irons from Snap-on. They're between $120 and $175 each, and each one would last less than a year. So I probably have $1,500 worth of busted Snap-on soldering irons in the back, and my Snap-on guy got tired of warrantying them for me. It's just the money that you save is this thing will pay for itself in a couple of months. The Snap-on irons, they won't ignite, they won't. The butane won't flow properly. You're constantly out of butane. We're never out of electricity at the shop, so these things are always charged. So the guys use up the butane. Don't tell me I got to run out and pick some. It's wasted time and energy. The battery-powered ones are the way to go. It's the only thing we use at the shop. We have a couple of plug-in ones for some delicate or some super heavy-duty work, but this is what we use 99% of the time, and I definitely recommend it. Give a shout out to Marty Dean. He's the exclusive distributor in the United States for Aussie Iron. I'll put the link below. I definitely recommend it. If you're on the fence about which one to choose, I'm going to do a review on the Milwaukee next week, and then I'm going to put them both head to head in real time the week after that. So we're actually going to go in the car and solder a few points and show you guys how they work, how they stack up next to each other, the physical size comparison between the two, how long it takes to recharge, and how we use them here at the shop. It's probably how you're going to use them at your shop. So thank you. See you next week.